Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Quaint. Today we are diving into a topic that is often misunderstood but incredibly important for sexual well-being and intimacy. So what is the topic actually? Why penetration alone is not enough for women to reach orgasm. This is the topic of discussion, and one more question is there: why clitoris plays the central role? So two questions are there. Why penetration is not enough to reach orgasm? For whom? For females, for women. And why clitoris plays the central role? So what happens actually, for decades, for a long time, society has promoted the idea that penetration alone is sufficient, is enough for the women to reach orgasm. Means penetration is the key to reach orgasm. This is the idea of the common people. And for a long time, people have promoted this idea. Okay, but science says that. Science has already shown that this is a myth. That means this is wrong idea. Only vaginal penetration is not enough to reach orgasm. Actually, what women require during their intimacy, they require not only physical satisfaction, okay, they need actually intense physical satisfaction as well as emotional bonding during intimacy. And for this emotional bonding, few hormones are required like dopamine, oxytocin and endorphins. Anyway, for all these things, means actually many women report that vaginal penetration without clitoral stimulation may lead to sexual satisfaction, but that doesn't consistently lead to orgasm. That means what they want to say? They want to say that vaginal penetration is not enough. Along with that thing, clitoral stimulation is required either directly or indirectly. And you know that clitoris is a very small part. It looks like a knob and it is located just above the urethra. Okay, through the vaginal cleft this can be easily seen. Anyway, so that is not only the part of the clitoris, that is a small part of the clitoris. In the image you can see the full part. And most of the part is invisible because this is located inside that wall. It actually extends like a wishbone around the vaginal canal. Okay, and what is the most interesting thing? This clitoris actually contains over 8,000 nerve endings. That means this clitoris, this part of the female body, is the most sensitive part. Yes, this is the most sensitive part. And for many, you know that thing. The entire penis is not the sensitive part, but the glans penis, that is the head of the penis, that is the most sensitive part of male body. And one more interesting thing is there, the glans penis contains only 4,000 nerve endings, but the clitoris contains almost 8,000 nerve endings. So what is the ratio? It is 2. It is just double of the penis. And there is a concentration of nerve endings on the external part of the clitoris, which is actually externally visible. So directly the partner can stimulate the external part of the clitoris, which is externally visible, or indirectly, that means through surrounding tissues. So both ways the clitoris can be stimulated, and that is the requirement for most of the women, because around 70 to 80% women are not satisfied if the clitoris is not stimulated during sexual intercourse. Okay, so and what they actually need, not only physical satisfaction but also emotional bonding during intimacy. And for that purpose, the release of those hormones. Actually, what happens when the clitoris is stimulated? In that case, the nerve signals travel through the pudendal nerve to the brain, and in that case, the release of those hormones like dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins occur. And due to the release of all those hormones, the women yes, I am talking about women. Women feels emotional bonding as well as physical satisfaction. So both are required for women. Okay. So before this discovery, actually this was misunderstood by most of the people. According to them, vaginal penetration is enough to reach orgasm. Okay, anyway, this was all about today's topic. So, what is the main reason? Main reason is the presence of nerve endings. So much nerve endings are there, around 8,000 nerve endings. And actually, while penetration occurs, in that case, what is stimulated? Vaginal walls are stimulated. But in those areas, that means in the vaginal walls, so much nerve endings are not present, like clitoris, and that's why there is a difference. Okay, that's why there is a difference between the pleasures. So they need intense physical pleasure as well as emotional bonding, and intense physical pleasure and emotional bonding is achieved. These things are achieved only through clitoral stimulation, either directly or indirectly, along with the main thing, that is what? Vaginal penetration. Anyway, so this was all about today's topic, and this is the end of this video. If you found this video interesting, so please like, share and subscribe to our channel. This is the end. Thanks for watching.